Hi in English for Nim Hyperbytes, and welcome to part 3 of the series Introduction to Wappler Extensions. Here I'm just going to show you how to install a Wappler extension. I'm actually using a Docker based project here. The reason I'm doing that is that there's just a little bit extra you need to do when you're installing onto a Docker project as opposed to something that's using a local server. Excuse me. So first thing we're going to do is we need to know what we're installing. So if I pop into our npm repository, I just literally copy the name of that. We can dispense now with that. We'll go into our project settings, extensions, click the plus sign, and we will then paste that name into the screen. And when we save, we'll see then that that is installed. Now, if I was on a local server based system, all I would do is simply quit Wappler and then go back into it. And we would see the appropriate files are installed and the extension would be active. So if I go into File Manager, Files, I would expect to find in Node Modules that Hyperbytes extension. It's not there. So I'll go through my thought process, and these are the stages I went to work out how to get it working on Docker. First thing I thought, maybe I need to deploy it. But still, I don't see that module there at all. So the next thing I did was to go into terminal and do an npm install. That will reinstall all of the packages that are outlined in the package.json file, and we find then that sure enough, there it is, as we would expect. All good up till now. So we're thinking, right, okay, well, we should be able to use that now. So I'll go into workflows, go into a test, click that, tutorial modules, and there we have my first module. We can open that, click on output, save that, and we've got no output from it at all, which is not a good thing. So what's wrong with that? Well, perhaps we need to redeploy that again. Now if we run it, sure enough it works. So there's a little bit of extra. Don't forget to redeploy. I have in the past even just restarted Docker itself. But that's it. That's the important thing. Now your extension is working, and we can move on to the next module where we're going to start looking at actually adding some inputs to that extension that we've just built. So thank you for joining me, and hope to see you in part 4.